Glad to have you with us from Austin, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. A pair of teams ranked in the top 7, ready to square off and do battle. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Texas Longhorns. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
I caught up with the Oregon head coach before the game. He said this is a crucial game on the road against a quality opponent. It means so much. Not only the college football playoff rankings, the strength of schedule, and everything that goes into a matchup like this. This is the biggest challenge so far in their season. Guys?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Kick off first, and here we go. That is not the way you want to start, with the kickoff going out of bounds. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Here's more to throw. Going for a big play right off the bat. Goes high to pull it in. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
The best offenses are the ones that can run the football in the red zone when the defense knows it's coming. It's hard to throw the ball down in this area of the field. They go with the toss play, and they pick up a big game.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the snap, it's Davison. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Inside. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
And that will go such a long way in deciding this football game. Who can win these short yardage situations? Who can be the more physical team? And this offense right here showing the work up front, man. The big boys all moving together, creating enough space, and I love the way Palmer, the back gets downhill, understands where the 1st down marker is.
Yeah, you know, some running backs just have a nose for...
And he's in! Touchdown, Ducks! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
7, Texas, 0.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Takes the handoff. It Smothers. Breaks into the open. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the back. fighting off the defender. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Here's Manning to throw. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Second and long here. Dropping back, it's Manning. Right on target this time. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field.
Down, ready. Flag 14. Flag 14. Go, go.
From the gun, it's Smothers. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Arch Madness. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Picked off to stop the threat. Takes it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Moore with the play fake. They're all over it. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
From the gun on 3rd down, Dante Moore. Throws to the tight end. Left side, it's Johnson. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receiver.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Rattles it back. Makes the grab plenty for the first down. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown, Oregon. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And I'm pretty sure the card usually tells you to punt in this situation, backed up on your own end, but forget that. We're going to be aggressive. And how about the deep shot down the field on 4th down? You make the play and get the huge explosive touchdown for this offense. Risk it for the biscuit, baby.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close it in style with a 72-yard pass to the house.
Number 97, set to kick off. 6-6.
Looking for blockers.
kick returners just have to do a better job knowing where they are on the field and what the situation is. That's a ball you got to let go through the end zone. That's a touchback. Instead, you're trying to be the hero, and now you've done yourself more harm than good. The offense starting in terrible field position.
Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
From their own 18-yard line, it's first down. On the run, it's Smothers. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Hauls it in, and they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
Slants against man, that wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback, timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too and got to hold on to that thing.
Manning tries to pick it up on 3rd down. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
The Longhorns line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. 4th down, Manning. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
Man, your goal of a defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now, they go for it on 4th down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the first half.
Throwing more. Unleashes one deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take it?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it, right? Like, we made a mistake. You huddle the guys up, sudden change. Be aware they might take a shot down the field, but let's grab the momentum right back.
Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Throws to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Coleman. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. And the Longhorns, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. The run inside. It's Smothers. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Whole lot easier after that penalty. It's 3rd and 2. Plows his way ahead. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run him again. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Defense a little too eager on that last one, and now it's 1st and 5. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Gonna run it. It's Smothers. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Snags it. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
That's why, as a defense, you feel okay playing man coverage on 3rd down, because you know you've got linebackers and you've got players on your defense that can cover these dangerous running backs mano-a-mano. Nice job tackling in the open field.
Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. Changing the routes with his receivers. Motion from the back. Manning to throw for it on 4th. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going.
How many times do you see receivers catch the ball and dance and you get so annoyed because you're like, dude, do you see the yellow line? Go and get it. Really nice job by the receiver with the 2nd effort, getting the extra yards and getting the 1st down.
Single back formation, and they give it to it.
Nice 1st down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Rides to the back. They knock him down right there.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
Arch is going to throw for it. Back's got it on the screen. There he goes. Got some room entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorn! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Lining up to add another. Oh, do you just hate to see it? Blew the extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. Let's see what he can do with the return. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Moore, play action. Fires to the wideout. That pass is incomplete.
And those are the ones you just want to pull it back in as soon as you throw it as a quarterback, because you know he was open, I had him, I just put too much underneath it and missed out on a big play.
Long way to go on second down. Dante Moore. Grabbed behind the line. It's Davison. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
They'll ride the hot hand. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Moore. Look out. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner. Got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight it.
Looking for a huge play. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives, they've scored 2 touchdowns, and here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete, but if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They'll go play action with Moore. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. They'll go to the counter play. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
That's the beauty of misdirection in the run game, right? You try to show the defense one look, and then you come back and hit them the other way when they're not expecting it.
They're going to ride this running back. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Takes a shot as he lets it go. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
3rd down from the gun, Manning. A strike downfield. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll give it to Brown. At the 20, he's got space. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Manning rushes on. And down he goes. A defense bringing the heat. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Timeout, Texas.
And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. That is no good. That one could have helped out a bit there, guys, but still an 8-point game.
14, Texas, 6.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for 1 final play in this half. Here's more to throw. Looking for a deep man. Snatches it on the right. It's a running room. They make the stop, but man, oh man, did he almost get a score on the final play of the half. A big game. That's going to do it here in the first half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime. Just about set to get this second half underway. And he's going to bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Throwing Manning. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. No good place for a turnover, but this one is particularly bad, and they've got it at the 20-yard line. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Moore trying to get everyone on the same page. Lucky to get it off.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
Second and long here. Moore will throw. Makes a connection. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1.
First and goal, Oregon.
If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. Fires into the end zone. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. About the only good thing that happened for the offense on that play. At least it wasn't a pick six. What a return.
Yeah, that didn't look good for the offense. You know all those big fellas, those O-linemen, they're not going to be able to go make the play. So as the DB getting the interception, you know if you can break that play and you can get past that level, it might be to the house. It might be to the crib. Lucky that wasn't a pick six if you're on offense.
On first down, it's Brown again. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. And the Longhorns, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. The give on the counter. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
At this part of the field in the red zone, offensively, you're bringing all these tight ends in the game. You like to be more physical at the point of attack. That's why you're bringing the big bodies in, but they couldn't get it done up front, and as a result, it's a negative play.
To throw, Manning. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
How about this goal line defense? On first down, they expect the run. They stuff it for a loss. And on second down, expecting pass, they can now get after the quarterback and bring him down for a sack. They are pushing this offense back in the wrong direction. This has been textbook goal line defense here as of late.
And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain.
Well, the sack on the last play obviously put them behind the chains. He's doing everything he can on this scramble to try and go and get the first down, but got to give the defense tons of credit. Not only do you get the sack the previous play, but you're able to chase down a pretty athletic guy and now set up fourth.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red.
He lets one fly deep. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Now this offense is back on the field. He's changing the play. A give to Brown. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Here's Arch to throw. Fires to the middle. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, coming out in the second half, they knew they needed to throw the ball to have success, and they have not yet found a completion here in the third quarter. This quarterback has got to be able to find a way to get himself back in rhythm.
Manning lines up in the gun on 3rd down. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. The interception stopped the threat, and the return even better as he crosses midfield and gets it to the 49. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Moore with the play fake. Under pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on first down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on 2nd down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
Throwing He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes a deep grab. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Firing to the right, complete. Could not make his way to the corner.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw that football out to the flats. They break on it right now, give up absolutely no yardage. Nice job seeing it, breaking on it, and making the play.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. 4th down, Moore. He wants it all. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They're ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Here's Manning to throw. Trying to get behind the defense. Makes the grab down the left side. Off to the races. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. The Longhorns come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Trying to run, it's Brown. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
You know, you're in the red zone. You bring out a bunch of tight ends on the field. So the defense, they were expecting a run on that one. They were physical, and they were able to force the negative play.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Manning. Oh, it goes right through his hands. They had everything set up on the screen except the catch. It'll be 3rd down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start.
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Can't get him to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Pass to 50. At the 30. He's at the... And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Ducks. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the 2nd half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
And the extra point is good. From deep, it's Simon. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll send the back in motion. Arch Madness. Left side is Simon. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
And, man, you got to love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
Finds his big tight end. Still running at the 40. All by himself down the middle. You want to talk about changing field position. The huge play takes it down to the 37. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Now just about ready to snap it to start the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Arch is going to throw for it. Finds his target. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 1st down.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Art's going to spin it again. Quickly out to the tight end.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Looking to throw again. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Manning tries to pick it up on 3rd down. Touchdown, Texas! Snagged it in the end zone and put points on the board. Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They go 83 yards on the drive, and the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. More play action. He's going to fire deep. He's got it along the sideline. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. They just dialed up 1 big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Tells the run, wants to pass. Rush right in his face. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Here's Raiola to throw. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Now here's more. He'll take a shot. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Escapes the pressure going right. He's not afraid to go deep. Looking for the goal line. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Davison. Driven back.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? Complete. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Ducks! And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Out wide right, it's Hooks. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Oregon!
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
Coming out with it, it's Simon. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Longhorns head out, hoping to move the ball on this possession. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
Yeah, it's a really good job with the misdirection, right? Bringing somebody's one direction with so much speed, the defense reacts. Now you bring another guy the other direction. Hard to see one and then react to the other, especially with that kind of speed on the field, and that's why you had a big play.
First down, right back to Brown. And it's slipped out. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the on trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. The Longhorns with a second and short to keep this drive moving.
Ready. Go, go.
The give, running right, Brown. Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on second down, and you see guys bleeding into the second level of the defense getting a hat-on-hat to go get that first.
And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. One more time, it's Brown. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Hand off for Brown. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Out wide left, it's Coleman. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to.
It's a big stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Longhorn. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and give me the rock back.
They got one of the touchdowns they needed, and they'll try to get the ball back right now with the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Okay, Jesse, this is a little bit of a tight spot. You'd love to be aggressive enough to get the 1st down, but you've got to take care of the ball first.
No doubt. I was going to say, ball security is at a premium. You cannot.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense.
If you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Making the adjustment on the play. Manning. Oh, pressure's coming. Crosses the 30, he's got to win. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, 1st down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. A give to Brown. Hard running there. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you've now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
Breaks into the open. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Ready to fire from the pistol. Give to Brown. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Check, check. Hey, take it. 692, one check. Go.
Throwing Manning. Left side, it's Brown. Caught, and he's got room. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Finding some room. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. The Longhorns pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. Defense ends this game in style, coming up with a turnover, and now they can just kneel it out. He leaves it with the back. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run. But now with less than a minute to go, you've got to use your timeout. You've got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
Just feeds the running back. Got enough for the first down. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. There he goes. And that will be in the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. How much fun was that one? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those 2 teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these 2 squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.